Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Giggity, real name is Mark, and in today's video we have the next part of our Let's Play every single Call of Duty Zombies map ever created, where we will be playing every single Call of Duty Zombies map ever created, and trying to, including remasters and any sort of zombies experience, things like Dead Ops Arcade will be included, MWZ will be included, we did like even Bus Depot, Farm, Town, like we're doing all kinds of zombies experiences as you could possibly think of. We'll be doing all of them in order of, since they were launched obviously and stuff like that, to go through the history of zombies. And we will be trying to quote-unquote pass every map. In order to pass the map, I either have to reach round 10 or pack a punch a gun, which I know sounds pretty easy for the majority of you, but I am a really bad zombies player. I'm very casual, and I have already managed to fail 5 times. I failed on Verrocked Outworld at War, only reaching round 7. I failed on Shangri-La in BO1, only reaching round 6. I failed on Nocturne and Towin in BO1, only reaching round 8. I failed on Bus Depot of BO2, only reaching round 5. And I failed on Transit of BO2, only reaching round 8. So, yeah, we've failed a lot already, and it's only going to prove to be harder from here because there are even more maps now that I am not good at. I've never played. As a matter of fact, this is one of them. I suck at Die Rise. I hate Die Rise. It's one of my least favorite maps ever. I've played it like 20 times and still am so confused every single time I play the map. Yeah, I will never get used to Die Rise. It is the most confusing map ever created. I hate it so much. But in games like Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, World War II, Vanguard, I've never really played those games, if I'm being honest. Like, I played them once or twice, sure, but for the most part, those maps are brand new to me, honestly. So it'll obviously be really difficult when we reach those maps. Also, this is the part where I apologize for my quality. I'm not good. I don't have the best quality setup, you know what I mean? I'll let you guys watch this intro, actually, because the intro cutscene is kind of cool. But yeah, my setup is an Elgato hooked up to my Xbox, then hooked up to a MacBook Air, and I'm recording my audio on a GoPro. Yeah, so it's safe to say I don't have the best setup here. I want to upgrade and get better setup and stuff, but I don't know enough about technology. I don't even know like what would be smart to buy. So if anybody knows like technology and is like smart with that stuff and knows what software, what stuff I should buy to make my videos better quality, please leave any comments below, man. I'd greatly appreciate that. And the final little disclaimer before we actually get into playing the map here and going over the history of the map and all that great stuff, because yeah, we like to talk about the history of the map, the community's consensus, my review on the map, all that great stuff when we're playing the map, obviously. And in order to, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, the last little disclaimer before we get into it is that this is fully unedited gameplay. I think it just is better that way. I like watching the unedited gameplays when I watch like Let's Plays and things like that. I think it's fun to watch every part of the gameplay, and I also think it's better for me because I don't have to edit, and so it just makes it a whole lot better anyways. But yeah, so I guess we're on to the map now. I have a script written out and everything, and I know I should go off the script every time because it would just be so much faster and easier to do, but I never do. I always forget to do that. So let me just make sure that I said everything I wanted to say. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say. But now the actual map itself. This is the first Call of Duty Black Ops 2 DLC map. This was the first DLC. It is called Die Rise, for those who don't know. Don't know what that's for. Like, this map, man, anyways, yeah, so the launch of BO2 Zombies was not the most well received. Transit it was good for casual players. Casual players liked it for sure. I liked it because I was a casual player at the time, but all like the pros did not like it too much because of obviously the problems that it had. And then Nuketown Zombies, again, I thought it was kind of fun. I kind of enjoyed it, but the pros definitely did not really care for it too much. It was a little weak, is all I'm saying. The launch of BO2 was not great. And then the first map pack came out, everyone was excited, and it ended up just being, honestly, in my personal opinion, kind of trash. I hate Die Rise. I've said it multiple times. I know it's a hot take, and I know I'm going to make some people upset about that, especially since you're clicking on a video where I'm playing Die Rise, so you probably are a fan of it. I don't like this map at all. I freaking hate it. Like I said before, man, I've played this map probably 20 times, and still to this day, I have no idea what I'm doing on it. Every single time I play it, I don't know what I'm doing. Now, I believe if I buy this door, Quick Revive is behind the door, so I think I should do that. Let's do that. Interesting. So, fun fact, Quick Revive is not behind this door, and that was just a waste of points. I mean, gotta love it. Oh, there's a part here again. Again, don't know what this part is for, but it's here. Ooh. What is this part? Oh, this is part of the trample steam. Or trample steam? I don't know what it's called. The thing that jumps you around. That's what this is for. Honestly, I know it's probably dumb. See, like, this is what I mean. Like, I don't know these freaking maps, man. Nope, nope. We're not counting that. We're not counting that. We are restarting. We are that does not count as the attempt. That's oh my god. Oh, fun little Easter egg there, by the way. I don't know if anybody heard that, but the end of the Die Rise, the ending little cutscene there or whatever, is actually a teaser for their next map, which was Mob of the Dead. You can hear like the warden walking with the chains clanging, his keys clanging, I should say, and then you can hear him closing a prison door and locking it. So it was a little teaser for what the next map was going to be, which was obviously Mob of the Dead, which was set in Alcatraz, which is a prison. So pretty cool. Like, there are cool things about the map, don't get me wrong. And it's still like, you know, they tried something, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. Like, they, you know, trying to like make an innovative map that just fails is respectable, at least, you know what I mean? When they don't even try and they just make a lazy map, that's when it's like, okay, that's like sad, you know what I mean? At least they tried. And again, there are definitely probably people out here that love Die Rise. I'm sure there are people watching this video right now that love Die Rise and think it's one of the best maps out there. It's just not my personal cup of tea. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but don't let me, if you like it, man, don't let me steer you away from it. You know what I mean? If you're a fan of Die Rise, by all means, play the map. I just never really liked it, man. I really don't like it too much. Should show you how much of a noob I am, considering I heard the elevator dinging and I was like, oh, okay, I can get to the roof here. No, I couldn't. No, I could not. That was not the roof at all. That was just pure death. Death and despair, that's all that was. So, okay, I'm not buying this because Quick Revive was not behind that door. I thought it was. And I was poorly mistaken. That was not where it was. So we're going to go down here. We're probably going to have to do this Quick Revive less, to be honest. We're probably going to do this with no Quick Revive. Because I don't know where it is, apparently. I thought it was there the whole time, but I did not. There's the key. Let's start killing some of these guys before we jump over, honestly. Oh my god. What is happening, dude? What in the world? How am I this map is trash. This map is horrible. What did I say? I hate Die Rise with every fiber of my body. It's just the worst map ever, man. Sure, this is my fault. Here, I'll let you listen to it now. You can, don't worry, you can listen to it again. Oh my god. Technically, based on my rules, I'm not allowed to try again, but I'm trying again. Like, the first one, that was a stupid mistake, and it had nothing to do with, like, the map. You know, it had everything to do with just me not knowing the map, so that's why I retried it again. There, I should have just ended it, technically. If you want to count that, then we'll count that as a failure going down to round 2, but you can count it if you want to. I'm not going to count it. We're going to fail anyways, don't get me wrong. Like, we are not reaching round 10, don't get me wrong, but we're going to try again anyways. I don't care, man. I'm not keeping that in. Or, I mean, I'm not using that. I will keep that in. Don't worry, you guys will definitely see it. Like, what is this for? Actually, I think this is for the launching thing again. This flag? No idea what the flag is for. Alright, I'm going down here. I don't care about those guys. They can stay up there all as much as they want. Apparently, round 2 is too much for me on this map, so I'm going to go down on round 1. Anyways, okay. Die Rise. And now I can actually talk about this map. Cannot place item in locker. That's where you would put guns, I think, in case you wanted them for future playthroughs. Something that they do on Black Ops 2, which I actually think is a really cool little change on Black Ops 2, is that you can store your weapons for future playthroughs, and you can store your points as well for future playthroughs to give yourself like a head start on those playthroughs if you want to. If you know that this playthrough isn't going to be fun, if it's just like a setting up playthrough or whatever, then you can do that. It makes Easter egg steps a lot more enjoyable and easy. So much better and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's actually pretty cool. You go in here, you can turn the power on. Juggernaut was right there as you just saw, but Unfortunately, I did not get it in time. Obviously, I didn't have enough points anyway, so it didn't matter. Again, like, if this goes up, do I go to the roof? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Oh, double taps here now. Yeah, that's the way the perks work on this map too, is the freaking elevators go up and down. You just kind of gotta, like, get lucky that the elevator's there at the time to buy, like, everything about this map, man. It's just so annoying. I'm gonna be honest, man. I just do not like it. Where is this zombie, bro? This is gonna be the longest video. Oh, no, I thought that was him right there, but that was not him. Dog. Dogosaurus Rex. Where is this freaking zombie? He sounds like he's over there. Oh. There goes Jug. Now if you go down there, obviously you'll just fall and die. Right, so like if you go on this one, does it go up? Oh no, we're going down. We just went down. Oh, what up, buddy? That one looks like, though, if you do ride it up, it'll let you go onto the roof, because there's a weapon up there, as you can see. So at least that's something. And another good thing, and down here now, you can start to make the Sliquifier here. And it's actually really easy to make the wonder weapon on this map, and it's one of the best wonder weapons of all time too, which is actually one of, like, the only good parts about the map. Is that the wonder weapon is just so freaking easy to make. Now the only problem is I don't have a weapon again, and I'm stuck on round 2. Yeah, like wow, man, I hate this freaking map. Oh my god, I hate this map. I don't know. Should I end it, dude? I've gone down on round 2 3 times now. I've failed. Okay, but we're gonna give it one more try. This is the last try. If I go down on round 2 again, that's it. We're not playing it again. I just feel like I'm a whole video dedicated to a map, and I can't even make it past round 2 is not a good video, you know what I mean? That's why we're trying it again, not because I'm trying to, like, cheat the system and pass the map. No, even if we reach round 10, if we reach round 50 right now and fucking pack-a-punch every gun, sorry for my language, this channel I usually don't swear on, but that one just slipped out. We pack-a-punch every gun on the map, okay, we're not counting it, because we went down 3 times now on round 2, so we're not counting this map. We failed this map for sure, but we are going to try it one more time, just because, like, that's, again, for video purposes, for entertainment purposes, I feel like I should give it another try. But dude, I haven't even gotten to talk about the map itself yet, because I've just been so mad. Okay, so again, Die Rise, first DLC map in Black Ops 2. In terms of innovations and what it did for, like, zombies as a whole, and, like, added new things, didn't add anything. It added a new wonder weapon, being the Sliquifier, obviously. It added a new perk, actually, being Who's Who, which, of course, just cherry on top, is one of the worst perks in Zombies history, if not the worst perk in Zombies history. Added new buildables, obviously, but every Black Ops 2 map did that, so that's not something to really write home about. And this map's main selling point, quote-unquote, is that it was a verticality-based map. As you can see, in order to even get out of the spawn room, you have to take an elevator ride down. And then there's a bunch of, like, parkour sections, really tight corridors, no really, like, good training spots on this map. It's just, like, not fun. It's a cool map in theory, and it's a really pretty map. Like, you can look out there and see all these beautiful freaking skyscrapers and dragon statues and stuff. That's actually part of the map, by the way. You can get over there. And, like, that part's super cool, man. Don't get me wrong, but... Oh my god. Dude, what is happening? Am I... I feel like I'm being pranked right now. Am I on a TV show? The difficulty's on original, which is what I've done for every one of these maps so far. You can't even go to hard. I'm trying again. I'm trying again. I am trying again. I feel like I'm... What is happening, man? I get that, like, I don't like this map is hard, and I don't know this map very well. But that's still, even, like, if it was my first time ever playing this map, I should be able to make it past round 2. What is happening? I've literally gone down 4 times in a row on round 2. I don't care, man. I'm trying again. I don't care. Click off this video if you don't want me to try again. I don't care. Eat my farts. Sniff my farts. Wow, there's a lot of parts in the spawn room. 1, 2, 3 parts in the spawn room. And there's no table to build them on, though, so, like, what's the point? God, this map is just so bad, bro. I hate it so much. Anyways, yeah, so it added buildables, it was a verticality based map, which was a cool idea. In my opinion, it did not work at all. I never liked this map. Even when it was launched, I was not a fan of it. Everybody else was still like, oh, it's such a cool map. All my friends thought it was great. Everybody was kind of praising it at first, and I just kind of hated it right out of the get-go. I have never liked Die Rise. And it's been a really long time since I've played Die Rise 2, so I don't remember how to do like anything on this map. It's been a long time since I played any of the Black Ops 2 Zombies maps besides like Origins and Mob. Like, that's why I was so lost on Transit. Alright, you know, I'm going down here. We're gonna... It's round 2. I don't know, man. I am just doing so bad. It added a new zombie type. Okay, I get that I can't pick it up. Let's pick it. Thank you. Jesus. Okay, I went down here last time, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. You know what? We're not even gonna risk that. I'm about to... Okay, I thought I was about to freaking not make that jump. I was about to just cry. Alright, buy this door. Turn on the power. There goes whatever that was. I think that might have been a Husu. I don't know. But it's gone now. And we can buy... Like, dude, it's round 2. I shouldn't need a gun, but I do. So, like, I don't know what to do. The zombie's running, bro. Why is he running on round 2? Why are they so aggressive? Like, I don't know, man, wow. I guess let's buy this door. Hopefully there's a gun here. Is there no guns on this map? Do guns not exist on this map? Because, like, what is going on, man? Oh my lord, dude. Am I crazy for thinking there should have been a gun by now? Like, I fought 2 doors, and I haven't seen a single gun yet. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'll go down around 3. I know there's a gun out there. It's on the wall. I think it's the AK-74U. But, like, by the time I get that enough, buy that door, and then get enough points to buy the gun as well, I will be dead. No way. No way. There's no gun out here. Alright. I am pretty sure, I'm like 98% sure my game might be glitched or something, man. Because I'm getting the running zombies on round 2, and there's not a single wall gun anywhere to be found. I could have sworn there was an AK-74U out here, but I guess I'm wrong, man. There's not a single gun in here. There's not a single gun up in there. So far, we've seen the Olympia, and we bought 3 doors. We have bought 3 doors, and we've seen the Olympia. I am, like, actually dumbfounded right now, man. Guess I can start the next Easter egg song. Yippee. I'm screwed. I'm dead. I'm so dead, by the way. I don't even know where Quick Revive is, bro. Yeah. That guy just reached me from 5 miles away. Mr. Fantastic is playing on as one of the zombies on Die Rise. That's the end of today's video. I don't even care. I'm not trying again. That is the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that great moment below. I will be leaving a comment down below with my other channel where I will be uploading any sort of gameplay that's not Call of Duty related. Sorry that I couldn't, like, talk about Die Rise and do an actual, like, deep dive into Die Rise and stuff like that, but, like, I don't understand what was happening. I just feel like I got scammed there over and over again. Round 3 was my highest round, and I played that map 5 times. That's insane, bro. Like, even if this was my very first time ever playing Die Rise, which it wasn't, obviously I've played Die Rise multiple times before. I played Die Rise quite a bit, actually, especially when it first came out. Me and my friends used to play it all the time back then. Even though I've played it that much, that's insane. So obviously we failed the map, obviously, but in terms of the map itself, not only do I freaking hate it, but it's clearly extremely hard, extremely confusing, and there's, like, no wall. It's like there's nothing. I bought 3 doors, bro. 3 doors. One was 1,000 points, one was 750 points, and the other one was 750. Or no, the other one was 1,000. So I spent 2,750 points on doors, and there wasn't a single purchasable wall gun within any of those doors. That's dumb. I'm sorry to break, like, that's what I mean. Like, Die Rise fans, I get that you might like it because of the aesthetic or whatever. Maybe you like the difficulty of it too. A lot of people do like that, but not having wall weapons in after spending 3,000 points on doors and not being able to have a single weapon. There wasn't a box, wasn't a wall weapon, nothing for me to buy. I was stuck with an M1911. Is just bad map design, man. It really is. And then even if I bought, so that door that I did buy, that was 1,000 points, and it led me into that room with the TV that was on. I don't know if you guys remember what I'm talking about, but there was a staircase. Even if I bought that staircase would have just led me down to the liquefier crafting area, which meant that there was also not going to be a purchasable wall weapon down there either, because we already went down there in one of the other attempts, and there was no purchasable wall weapon. So there would have been, I would have quite literally spent over 3,000 points on doors, bought 4 different doors, and would have had 0 purchasable wall weapons. I'm sorry, but that's dumb. That's bad map design. This map is bad. In terms of the map itself, also, things I didn't really get to mention in the map, because I was just so frustrated and flustered the entire time. Again, the map is obviously based in I think China. I don't wanna be racist there, but I believe it's China. It's clearly an Asian country of some sort. And you're pretty much at a high rise. It's what you're fighting in a high rise, all these zombies, which obviously high rises are very tight corridors, not a lot of big areas. So that's what the map is, very tight corridors, very verticality based, lots of hallways and things like that, which means the map is extremely confusing. The main selling point, the main cool feature on the map is elevators. Elevators on that map play a big role in the map. You can ride the elevators up to the roof, which opens up a whole new part of the map. It's actually one of the best parts of the map because you're not stuck in those tight corridors the whole time. And within those elevators, you have to wait for them to come down, as you guys saw, and in the elevators we'll have perks, pack a bunch of things like that. It's the only way to get the perks, and it's really annoying because you never know where the perk is going to be, which is super fun. Good idea there, Call of Duty. And obviously there's craftable items and stuff like that. The liquefier is one of the cool things about the map. Liquefier is one of the best wonder weapons in zombies history, so that's cool. They teased PhD Flopper because of course they did, and everybody wanted PhD Flopper, and it would have made the most sense on this map because it helps prevent fall damage. In this map you're jumping around all the time, but they didn't add it because of course they just wanted to rub salt on the wound there. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much the majority of the map. I don't really think there's much else to say about it. There was some unique weapons strictly only to Die Rise, the AN-94 being one of them, which is really cool. And there's definitely reason to play the map, but I freaking hate it, man. I've always hated Die Rise. I've always sucked at it, as you guys can see, and it's always just been not a fun experience every single time I've played the map. And then on top of that, they added a new zombie type, a new boss zombie that isn't even actually new, but it's pretty much Nova 6 crawlers. They're called jumping jacks, but they're Nova 6 crawlers pretty much that can teleport. And no, they can't teleport. They jump around. I'm thinking of the moon Nova 6 ones. The jumping jacks are like Nova 6 crawlers, but honestly even a little bit smaller. And they jump off of walls, and they jump off of the roof, and they go all over the freaking place to make it extremely hard to hit them. And that's like dog rounds on Die Rise. It's just like a worse version of dogs. Everything about this map is just like a worse version of other things in Call of Duty Zombies. It's just a bad map, man. I freaking hate Die Rise. Sorry for my negativity in today's video, but can you blame me, man? I tried this map 5 times and only can make it to round 3. Even if this was my very first attempt, that shouldn't happen, dude. I've been playing zombies since Black Ops 1, and I know what I'm doing, and I couldn't get past round 3. Like, what? That's insane. It's just too difficult. Even for you have to literally sweat just to get set up. Once you get set up, Die Rise is obviously probably pretty easy. The liquefier is pretty broken. There's a couple good spots on this map to camp and to train, but that just to get set up, it's a freaking nightmare. I can't stand it. I'm sorry, but it's just not my favorite map. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Das Vidania. Next map will obviously be on Mob of the Dead, and have a nice night.